Hold up. Yo, good people. It is Monday, March 29th, and you are now tuned into the Good Company Podcast. I am DJ Guys of the Prince of New Jersey, and I'm live right here with my co-host, Von the God. Unfortunately, Tempo could not make it tonight. Know what I mean? But he will be here for the next episode. He should be here for the next episode. But other than that, we about to jump right into this. I'm gonna go ahead and let Von introduce himself.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Vonnie Vine, king of the ocean, king of all that stuff. D the gang, we repping out of ATL. I'm here with good company. Gaza was shaking.
Man, so I'm gonna get to this first segment real quick. Earlier this month, we reported that Famous Dex got pulled over for no license plates and having a concealed gun under his seat. Well, it seems he got hit with a total of 19 charges, including a gun possession and domestic violence charge. Last year, he was involved in a SWAT standoff where he was barricaded himself inside and they found a woman with cuts on her. I'm not sure if that is the same exact incident, but that happened as well. They're charging him with the weapon possession, domestic violence, trying to dissuade a victim from reporting a crime, amongst other charges. So I want to know what you think about that right there. And mind you, we just had episode. Was it last? I think it was at least 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was gonna
We had
say.
Famous Dex when he first got pulled over for the possession of the gun. I mean, no license plates first. I mean, then his passenger got a warrant, and he had a gun under the seat and everything like that. We touched on that topic briefly a couple weeks ago, but now we just found out he got 19 more. Well, not 19 more, 19 charges, including all the charges. I mean, plus more about stuff we didn't even know about. So, it's not really looking good for Famous Dex right now. You know what I mean? So I was just wondering what you think about that.
It's crazy. Like, for one, it's like that sound like he went through a whole GTA type of career mode. You got the cops surrounding you on some like in a huddle type thing, and you like got a weapon, and then the lady involved is like, yo, it's not looking good. So it's like you either in jail, whether you in jail or nah, he whether he in jail or not, it still put a bad rep on him because everybody he don't he's being seen. You feel me? And it's like I don't know. It's just what led him to go through all that. Like, is it because of the whole not having the plates in the weapon possession?
Well, but this kind of thing, I believe this had to be like a charge that was already pending. He probably was already out on bail. I'm not sure the exact details on it, but
Right.
this was back in like November of last year or something like that. So I don't even think he was in rehab yet at that point. I mean, so whatever he was doing, whatever he was on, I believe he was still on it at that point. So I'm not really I mean, it's not really too surprising. It's surprising, I mean, but it's drugs make you do some crazy shit out here, man. I mean, drugs make you do some crazy
I'm,
shit.
I hit oh, and then yeah, the whole drug,
The way to make it
the
seem
whole
is like
drug issue.
I don't know what happened. He said I don't know he held her hostage or I don't know if he was holding her hostage. I don't know about that. But she was cut up. I guess that was his girl. It was a domestic violence charge. They came there for domestic violence disturbance. Um, so they probably got into like a little. They probably got into an altercation. Know what I mean? When they got to her, she was cut up. She had cuts on her. And he barricaded himself inside the house. Know what I'm
Right.
saying? And yeah, one thing led to another. He got locked up for that. Um, so he must have been out on bail. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how else you to get out of that, but must have been out on bail or something. That's the only explanation I got for that. Really, I don't really know exactly what happened or what it is, but it's just a crazy
Yeah.
situation. I mean, all I can say is, know what I mean, for everybody that's watching this, everybody that's seeing what's going on with this whole situation with Famous Dex and everything, just be mindful, man. Just be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of what's going on. I mean, you don't want to be in a position like that. That's not a good position to be in. So it's not even just the drugs or whatever's going on, but it's like, God, that's 19 charges. Know what I mean, like that's looking like jail
Right.
time at this point. Know what I mean, so we're gonna see what happens or how this works out, whatever. Know what I mean, 'cause it looks like he was on he was after the rehab, he was doing good. It looked like he was doing good for like a week or two, couple weeks, whatever's going on. Then we seen the video and it seemed like he just hopped back on the shit. So I don't know, man. But if you know somebody that has a drug problem or something like that, help that person, man. I mean, do your best. I mean, if you could be the only light in the darkness, be that light. I mean, you never know what you can do for somebody just by saying good morning. A good morning could change somebody's day. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's real fact. So try to spread positivity, man. Keep away from negativity. Keep away from the stuff that's gonna hold you down. I mean, even when the worst shit has been happening to you. I mean, you gotta understand and be mindful of everything. I mean, like we all going through different things. I mean, just because some bullshit happened to you don't mean that you got to spread that bullshit on. I mean, it's only going to be a cycle. I mean, and that doesn't mean it's going to end with you either. But just know that once you know that you're doing the right thing at heart, you know what I mean, just stick to that. I mean, because we all know what right from wrong is. We should all. I believe that we all know what right from wrong is at this day. I mean, I mean, we just want to move to the next topic, right?
Right.
All right. So, Master P's son Hercy Miller commits to Tennessee State University to change the narrative about HBCUs. Hercy Miller, son of Master P, announced on Friday his decision to play basketball at Tennessee State University, TSU for short, despite receiving offers from several other more prominent schools such as UCLA, USC, and Vanderbilt. Miller's college decision comes during a time where many other black athletes are choosing to attend HBCUs instead of top universities. Miller's final two choices were between Vanderbilt and TSU, and his decision was left solely up to him. So this is what Miller had to say, right?
A bunch of really great programs want you to come play for them. So what's it going to be? Where are you going to go?
Well, with me, I'll be taking my talents to Tennessee State University. Yeah.
Wow. All right, talk to me through it, because I love it. I see you got the jersey, you got the hat. Tell me why you made this decision. Like we said, you had UCLA, these traditional powerhouses coming after you. You chose an HBCU. Talk to me about that decision.
Yeah, with me, I had a lot of schools offer me, a lot of big schools, but I felt like Tennessee State was the place because with me, I'm a player where I'm a student athlete. Like I want to go to a place with a good school, and I feel like if I go to HBCU, I can put a spotlight on for all the HBCUs around. So that's what I want to do. I want to make a change. I want to make a difference. I'm the type of person I want to be a leader. I want to lead my people. So I feel like going to Tennessee State University is where I can be a part of the community and be a player at the same time.
This history.
I mean, so basically, he's really trying to carve his own lane out here. He's really trying to show them that you don't really need one of these Ivy League schools. I mean, you don't need one of these big schools in order to be who you are and change the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of that kind of goes into what we were talking about a few episodes ago when we were talking about what can we do that could really change the way that artists think. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's a numbers game.
All right.
You know what I mean? So that really ties into what we were saying about the real talent of things. I mean, it shouldn't have to be oh, you got the most money, so you go here. This is what your numbers like. It should have to be about your talent.
Yeah.
So if you do have the talent to be a great basketball player, you shouldn't have to go. It shouldn't matter what school you go to, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So I mean, it kind of branches off in both contexts of both situations. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to that, man, like, hey, more power to you. And him being Master P's son, you feel me? I would expect no less. You know what I'm saying? To try to branch out and do something great. Because Master P has always been an innovator of doing great shit. You know what I mean? He's been doing great shit. So you got to pay attention to that kind of shit. And this is his son. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know about Hercy till I heard about this just now. To be honest with you, I don't ever be keeping up.
I think I never knew the names of his sons. I know they always on his most times they on his Instagram, like when he posts and stuff on his stories and stuff, like including Romeo. Because he like Master P is an entrepreneur, and
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he's like an entrepreneur. He definitely an influencer. Like I always watch his videos, and I'm always learning something on entrepreneurship, and like he just sometimes he teaches his sons. He'll have a video of him like discussing it with his sons, whatever the case may be, and he just always have like a game plan, like discuss a game plan with them, and like basically like just encouraging them, like just letting them know what to watch out for, this, that, and the third. It's like a teacher teaching his students, and like I said, everything starts at home. So when I see that, it's just like I get good vibes from Master P. Like it's just that's really the only time I see his sons. I just never knew their names. But definitely shout out to Master P and his son. Like Master P is definitely one of those people that I definitely idolize. That I definitely look up to as an influencer, entrepreneur, because it's like he knows his stuff. Like he's very knowledgeable about what he talks about and skillful at what he talks about and what he does. So definitely shout out to him. And yeah, but I never knew the name. Like I said, I never knew the name of his son. I just knew that they were just there. I think he got like three boys or something like that, 3 or 4.
I believe so. I know it's at least 2 of them. I believe
it's like I know there's Romeo. Romeo might be the oldest, I believe.
I think Romeo was the oldest of them.
Yeah, But yeah,
Shout out to Romeo too, man. Like he did his shit in his music scene as well, but he branched out as well and started doing his own thing on a different.
and that's
branch.
another one. Yeah, and that's I think he probably it's a chance that he was actually the first one. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he was definitely the first one that was influenced by his father when it comes to like the business side of things, stuff like that. And that right there led to his other brothers being influenced from what I see, you know. And it's cool. I like to see how like families, especially like how a father like goes out his way and like do what he does and just like teaching them how to get it, get it on by themselves and not work for nobody for them to get what they need to get. You know what I'm saying? Taking charge and stuff like that. But I definitely like I'm definitely inspired by Master P. You feel me?
Okay. All right, so we'll get right to this next topic. Big Draco. My boy Soulja Boy's out here on the rampage. You know what I'm saying? So he went to Twitter earlier, made about 3 posts. Now I mean, he's not saving nobody. Nobody's safe out here. Nobody's safe out here. I mean, he made a first post initially in the talking about Jake Paul. Femi immediately right into the second post. You get right into Randy Orton. Randy Orton wasn't safe. The WWE wasn't safe because as they were the target for the third post. But I'm just gonna put it on the screen right here so y'all can see it. So as y'all can see, he says, still gonna knock Jake Paul out when I see him. Got to get that get back for Nate. Know what I'm saying? All right. Second post. You a bitch, Randy Orton, and I mean that. 100. Pussy. On the third post, WWE scared of me, and Randy Orton pussy. They big cap. Use somebody else's name for Rams. I knew they was too fake to have me there. I'll slap shit out dude live. So he basically saying on live SmackDown, on Raw Live, he'll slap shot at Randy Orton in person. Tell him stop playing with Big Draco. You feel me? Jake Paul was the initial target, but we went right to Randy Orton. Jake Paul. Randy Orton. Stop playing with Big Draco, man. Soulja Boy's not here to play with y'all. Soulja Boy's holding no bars back. Soulja Boy's ready. You hear what he said? He slapped shit out you. On live. On your station. Now I mean, so we need to know what's going on with that. Now hear that Bad Weezy is looking to join the WWE. So it's looking real WWE Universe versus Bad Weezy and Soulja Boy right now. And I'm with all that. Now I mean, I'm with all that. We about to hop to this next topic with my boy Von the God. Now I mean, I'm gonna let him get into his segment, break it down for y'all how it needs to get broke down. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Now usually I normally do like a fact of the day, but I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do what my boy Tempo usually does, and that's the bridge the gap or like words of wisdom. So I'm gonna give you a wisdom of my words. Hopefully you can find the connection. But I want to say, always be aware of your emotions. Always be aware that some of the emotions that you go through, sometimes they're not real. Sometimes your emotions can be built on the thoughts that is projected in your head, in your mind. And most times your thoughts don't be real. And what comes with that is whatever you think of in your mind, sometimes when you bring it to life around your surroundings, it could cost you depending on the actions you display. So you always want to be mindful of what you're thinking of and how you think of certain things when you go through problems. You don't want to make the problem bigger than what it already is. Always think of solutions, always think of positivity, and never dig deep, never make the hole bigger than what it already is, And with that, it comes with division, comes with altercations, and at the end of the day, you don't want to go through that. So always be mindful. The wrong emotions can make you do things that you don't need to be doing. And wrong emotions lead to mistakes, and wrongful thoughts can also change your behavior. So never get confused with your real emotions or your fake emotions. You'll know what's real when this agrees with this. Never focus on what's in your head. You know what I'm saying? It's like working out. Your mind is telling you that you're tired, but your heart is telling you, nah, bro, we got this. Like, nah, always keep pushing, always keep pushing. Failure starts in here. The more you think bad in here, is going to project out around you. So, like few athletes say, before you lose, you'll lose the game before you even get in the game. If you want to think that you're gonna lose in the locker room, you're gonna lose out there. If you're gonna say you're gonna win before you get in the game, if you're gonna say you're gonna win in the locker room, you're gonna win out there. You gotta project that same energy. Wrong thoughts produce energy. Right thoughts produce energy. So be mindful what you're thinking. If you're gonna make a hit record, you better believe you're gonna make a hit record before you actually make the hit record. If you want to say you're the king of New York, you want to think that you're the king of New York before you prove that you're the king of New York. If you say you want to be the baddest man on the planet, you want to think that you're the baddest man on the planet before you put the skills and the time in to be the baddest man on the planet. So, ladies and gentlemen, good thoughts will give you good results. It's your boy Vonnie Von coming to you live. ATL GC. We out here.
That's facts. That's facts, man. Shout out to Vonnie Von with the words of wisdom for the day, man.
Yes,
Let
sir.
me hear some applause.
Yes, sir.
All right, so before I get into the next topic, well, I don't know if I should get into a next topic. If this next topic, before I get into that, I just want to say, Lil Nas X,
bro,
and the now, I just want to know. I'm not going to say too much about it. If you guys haven't heard, so as of yet, Lil Nas X just dropped some boots. I believe they call them the Devil's Boots, just so blandly like that, Devil's Boots. Each pair has a drop of blood in each sneaker, so a drop of 100. If you're into that kind of kinky shit, now I mean, like I don't know what you guys are into. Now I mean, but if you're into all that kinky shit, you know,
I know you were talking about
that. Each sneaker has a drop of blood of 100% human blood. I don't know where this came from. I don't know who donated. What they got going on, but
whoa,
yeah. So if you're into that kind of thing, I mean, take a look out for that kind of shit. I mean, me on the other hand, I mean, he has a whole narrative as to why he did it. I mean, whether you agree with that narrative or you don't agree with that narrative, it is what it is. Whether the shoes are gonna take off and start selling millions and millions of dollars worth of, I don't know. I just know that for 100%, I won't be one of those people that are purchasing these in these shoes. You know, so I could vouch for that 100%. I know that's one thing I know for 100%. This guy right here will not be purchasing a pair of that. Know what I'm saying? But for everybody else out there, I'm not sure what you guys might do. Know what I mean, but that just is crazy. I don't know what it. I mean, but look, man. Like I said, we live in the age of clout. So you gotta do what you gotta do. So listen, if we just want to be real, know what I mean, I'm not saying anything is wrong, what's going on, but we live in the age of clout. So these are the kind of things that you have to do. These are the extents that you have to do to, know what I mean? I'm not saying he's in the pool of water, he's in hot water and no shit like that. What I'm saying is these are the things that you do to try to cement a legacy while you still have, know what I mean? And these are the kind of things that we get into. Everybody doesn't have the opportunity to do certain things like that. I mean, Lil Nas X, he already built off the one song he made. He already has a fan base. Feel me? Because I just had an interview with the artist last night, and I was telling her that a core fan base is built about you. You got people that will listen to your podcast from now, or listen to you spit, or you rap, or you sing, whatever your talent is. They listen to you when you're nothing, right? And they'll rock with you as you rise. Those are the people that your core fan base, no matter what you drop, you just have something about you that they're gonna fuck with your music.
Right.
Regardless. Then you're gonna have the people that fuck with your music because it's probably popping in the club. They probably don't even like you like that. They probably just like the song. Oh, this song hot. Know what I mean? And when you tell that shit, boom. That one song could end up turning them more into your music or just, know what I mean, contribute to them saying that you fell off in a couple years when they don't hear anything from you. Know what I mean? Because it's a fall is a slow process. Like a fall off is a slow process. And it happens so blatantly in front of your eyes that you have to really pay attention. And you don't really realize until you really think about an artist that you haven't heard in a while. It's like me saying, yo, Trinidad James. When's the last time anybody thought about Trinidad James? You know, as far as music is
I heard
concerned.
that nigga since August.
I mean, it's like that. That's what happens. Like, when's the last time you heard from Trinidad James? Like, oh damn, this nigga ain't dropping songs since like Chameleon there. When he disappeared, ain't nobody know he was just gone.
I ain't
I
shit.
mean,
I think
he
he
was just
only
riding dirty and he was out of there. That's it.
wasn't he only on that hit song with Alcina, and then after that he was just going.
Nah, he was all I know. He was riding dirty and he was going. I don't know what other song came after that, but the only
Right.
song.
And the sad part was the remix did better than than him and Alcina with him and August. He made a song with August Alcina.
Who?
This was probably
Who Chameleon there?
Not Trinidad James.
Oh, I mean that's not going. But August is not going to save Trinidad James. August is not the artist. You gotta look at the game in the position that it's in. August is in a boat where he got to save himself, if anything, because like August, the only people that's rocking with August right now is his core fan base. Like I said, you have a core fan base of people that fuck with you from the beginning to the end.
Right.
Right now, if you're going towards our terms, if August drop a song right now, the people that's going to fuck with it is the people that's his core fan base.
Yeah, this is
People that fuck with everything that August does. Like, oh, I fuck with this shit. Other than that, the majority though is not fuck with August like that. It's gonna be like it's like everybody else. Like if you got a popping that song, man, I love this shit. It was popping because it was a popping song.
Right.
Other than that, nobody really. You know what I mean, like, and that's just how the game is. You gotta really understand how it really works. You know what I mean, as an artist, understand that at least when you blow, it is no longer it's about you as an artist, but it's about your content and it's about everybody else. Other than you, it's your crowd. Because all the fans that you see in front of you is the people that pay their money for you. The reason why you got this jewelry, the reason why you got all the shit you got is because these niggas is putting money in your pocket. So you have to show your fans the love that they, you know what I mean? Because they're the ones that sacrifice, they're the ones that go to work. You feel me? They go to work at 9 to 5, they probably go to work in the morning. And they work all their money, come get a ticket. Boom, now they get a ticket, now you put in your pocket. And you're already rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all a game at the end of the day. It's like chess, my nigga. Life is a game of chess. Right? Or Monopoly, or whatever you want to call it. Life is a game of chess. You have to make the right moves at the right time. Now I'm saying you gotta know what the fuck you're doing. Because everything is about making money. Now I mean, I'm an artist, but an artist likes to make music. They're not just making music just to make music because they want to get paid. They making music. Artists are making music so that the fans, which he wants to build his fan base. He wants everybody to listen to his music to be like, yo, this nigga is hard. And he wants them to follow him. He wants them to tune in. He wants when he releases shit, he wants them to buy that. And it's all a business at the end of the day. So as an artist, you have to find people that's willing to make that sacrifice for you. Know what I mean? Because everybody's not going to make that sacrifice to everybody. Know what I mean? Like a Blueface can't get a sacrifice from certain people. Know what I mean? I'm not about to spend my money on this. Oh, I'm not about to, like, know what I mean? But if you have music that lasts and the people that fuck with it, like, you feel me? Like Pop Smoke, that's a different type of nigga. You feel me? Like, boom, he had a vibe out here.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it'll be nothing for a nigga to go change his music and buy this or buy that. And there, you feel me? But it's up to what you have, what you provide for the artists. I mean, the fans as an artist. Know what I mean? Because it's a business. Know what I mean? You need the fans more than they need you. Because as an artist, you're here today and you're going tomorrow. You have to provide the fans the entertainment to do that. And the way that you're making money is not off one fan. You make your money off the more fans you have, spreads it out. Because everybody's not going to buy it. One fan, like everybody buying your album at a certain price. You got one song on iTunes like $195 or whatever it is. 10 people buy that shit. That's like what? But now the more you build your fan base, that's the more people that's buying it. So to each person is not that much because everybody's paying the same price. But you're making the money by starting this machine that influences everyone around. So not everybody wants to buy your music. So the more people that's buying your music is the more money that's going into that. Know what I'm saying? Into your music, that's going to your pocket, what you're trying to do.
Right.
But it's not really hurting anyone from what they would regularly buy or what everybody's buying one copy. So what your main goal as an artist should be to influence, get people to follow your music, get people into your music. Because that's how you build your fan base. And the wider your fan base is, the more money that you're going to have coming in. Know what I mean? And this is just the logistic facts of what's going on. Know what I mean? We can sugarcoat it how we want to sugarcoat it, but it's all the business at the end of the day. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's heart behind a lot of shit. That's the business part of it. But understand that artists are people as well. And there's a lot of heart behind a lot of shit. There's a lot of respect. And there's a lot of, like, money is not the equivalent of everything. Respect can't equal to money and loyalty. Know what I'm saying? Those are two different, know what I mean? Like, you can't, everything is weighed within itself. I mean, you can never put no money on my loyalty or my respect or what the fuck I'm doing. Because no money is worth that. Know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. But at the end of the day, money is worth what the fuck I'm doing. I think this is reasonable. Money is worth this. Boom, I'm doing this for you. Boom, boom. Know what I mean? Boom. But I'm the type of nigga that respect and loyalty is never in the equation for me to offer. I can never offer you my respect, and I can never offer you my loyalty. Now I'm saying that's something that just happens naturally and organically. Now I'm saying that's not here for me to for me to give out or share or divide or take 95% or 50%. Now I mean that's 100%. That's it, and that's what I have. Money, that's we can do whatever money. Money comes and goes. Loyalty and respect does not. You see what I'm saying? You stand on what you built. Now, I mean, if you built that loyalty and that respect to get to where the fuck you at, that's what you stand on. There's no other nigga out here that can stand on that because you built that to where it's at. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, that's just really what it comes down to at the end of the day. I mean, but that's just how I feel about the situation. That's how I feel about the situation. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
Right. All right. So a couple albums to look out for. So we got Ride Wave with Soulfly. It's projected to sell about 150K for the first week. So if you're not a Ride Wave fan or you are a Ride Wave fan, just tune into that. And I mean, check out a couple songs on there, see what's going on out here. These are mainstream artists, and I have a lot of stuff coming up for upcoming artists as well. And of course, I try to make a platform for you guys as well. Now, I mean, it's not only about the mainstream pop and shit. Because like I said, that could be manipulated as well. You feel me? Numbers could be manipulated. A lot of stuff could be manipulated out here. So I want it to be organic when it comes to like the real artists and real talent. I want to be one of those platforms that, I mean, like you come on here and you put your real talent out there. I mean, I don't want to fuck around. I don't want to go fuck if you got one follower. I mean, and that's the type of shit I try to vibe I'm trying to bring to you. Because obviously you can see we have at least 1,000 viewers. When we drop our videos, you get at least 1,000 viewers. That's paying attention faithfully.
Right.
I mean, to what's going on out here. So I want y'all to look at that. Like it's not really about that all the time. I want to put y'all in front of an audience that's really paying attention and really watching, really tuning in. I mean, so if you know an artist, you know somebody trying to get down. If you know somebody with a business, any business owners out here, I'm looking for y'all too, because I really want to sit down and get down to the core concept of what it takes to really run a business out here. So if you have a business and you want a platform to shine, you want a platform to put your business on, holla at me. Good company, man. Link is right here. Make sure y'all check that out right here. Know what I mean? Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like. Know what I mean? All that good shit. That's just how we rocking out here, man. Like we all about the audience. We all about the good people. That's what we really do. You feel me? That's just what it is. For those who don't know what or who Good Company is, we are a multimedia outlet. I mean, whether you need radio play, live artist interviews, blog placements, playlist and listening sessions, and BET sessions. Now, I mean, we get you on BET jams, radio commercials. We got you covered right here at Good Company. So make sure you follow us, man. Make sure you follow us on YouTube at The Official Good Company. Like, subscribe, comment, and on all other social media platforms at One Good Company. That's number one, Good Company. All right. That's about all the time we have here today for the show. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and keeping up with the Good Company podcast. We truly appreciate your continued support. We bring you the latest and the greatest in the hip hop world and hip hop news. Unfortunately, Tempo couldn't make it today, but now maybe we had to keep the ball rolling for y'all, keep the show going for y'all. Know what I mean? So we never gonna disappoint y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Stay up to date with the latest and greatest in hip hop news. We'll be back live and direct for your viewing pleasure tomorrow on Tuesday. And let's not forget to follow us on all social media platforms at One Good Company. Again, that's the number one Good Company. Vaughn, any parting words, my man?
Yeah, I want to say this. I feel like somebody got to hear this. Stop whatever you're doing. Focus. Clear all the negatives out. Negative vibrations. Clear all that out. Be patient. Seek for positive energy. Seek for good. The more you embrace that, the more your surroundings, the more peaceful your surrounding will be, the more you'll be able to focus on whatever task that you may have. Don't stress yourself, bless yourself.
And that's none but facts, baby. Again, I am DJ Guys of Princeton, New Jersey. I'm live right here with Vaughn the God, and we are Good Company. Y'all have a good night. Y'all take care of yourselves. Enjoy. Bless.
Yes, sir.
You know we're done? Nah. Follow us right here at One Good Company. If you feeling what we do, trying to go to work, want to take your business to the next level, holla at us at One Good Company.